Hey guys, welcome back. As usual, reminder, pre-filmed intro. Rest of it is all being done in like real time, so I'm doing them the day before they all go up. Don't forget, today is almost at the end of the month, so enter for the giveaway, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, all the things. Instagram, I don't know if it's gonna be on this side or this side. I have no idea, but follow on Instagram, like, comment, respond to stories, be the most engaged, and that's how you can win the prize. So yesterday we planned, set the year up, got things ready to go, and today we are going to talk all about vision and goals. So I'm not a fan of New Year's resolutions. I don't think resolutions work. They're not effective. They set you up for failure, basically. I'm a huge fan of vision and goals, breaking your goals down, creating the vision for what you're wanting to work towards and what you're wanting to set goals for. Just because sometimes I think having that visual aspect of what you're working towards or shooting for is so helpful. So I'm going to take it over and send everything over to myself, where we are going to talk all about vision boards and goals. All right, everyone. So as I said in my intro, we're talking today all about goals and vision for 2022. If you saw yesterday's video, you will know I am in my mom's library. I'm filming all these back to back because I have a free day basically and time to do this. So yesterday we talked about kind of planning your year, starting big and working small. And something that occurred to me whenever I was editing was why? Because if you start with too small of a goal, once you achieve it, you kind of get this now what feeling. Or if it is too small, are you going to work as hard or be as determined to get to it? I know I talked about motivation a little bit ago. I'm trying to think if I ever talked about it in Boo Bash or maybe one of my videos from last Vlogmas. Anyhow, motivation is sometimes very difficult because, you always hear people talking about like what motivates you, what drives you, what fuels you, all of those things. Well, there are some days, and today is quite frankly one of those days, where I believe that motivation is complete and utter crap. Essentially, humans are driven by two things. We either want to get out of a pain point or we want to avoid a pain point. Pain is a very good motivator, let me tell you. So using weight loss as an example, I think just because it's the time of year where everybody, wants to get healthier and lose weight and lose the holiday pounds and stuff. So we'll use that as the example. So say you are a little bit bigger than you want to be and you want to lose some weight, get some of the weight off, but you only say you want to lose 5 pounds. 5 pounds is a pretty easy weight to lose. Well, then what? Once you get that off, then what? So if you then make it a bigger goal and you say, I want to change my eating, I want to feel better, I want to run up a flight of stairs without feeling winded, and I want to go 8-hour day at Disney World without needing to sit down. Those are big goals. Changing habits can take anywhere from 21 days to a month. They're not overnight, so it's not something that you can just easily get and then you're done. Whereas if you're saying I want to change my overall wellness and lifestyle, what does that look like? The first thing, anytime you're creating your year, and this is something that I do every year, is I create what is called a vision board. So if you heard me talking about before, I am opening up my Chasing Wellness group is already opened. We will be starting the Make You a Priority Challenge in my VIP group on the 1st. And basically, both of them come with a lot of support, a lot of community. The difference is with the VIP group, you actually get one-on-one time with me helping you figure out all of these goals. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, there's a form down below that you can fill out and we can get you into the VIP group. But my Chasing Wellness free group has a lot of resources, tips, tools, tricks, all of those things. You just don't quite get as like one-on-one time with me. And there's actually more tools in the VIP group than what there are in the Chasing Wellness group. But the focus for January in both groups is going to be making you a priority. And like I said, the biggest thing to start with is you always want to start with your vision. And that's what I always start with. So if you're in the Chasing Wellness group and if you're in my accountability VIP group, you will get access to this workbook. So one of the things that's in here is a vision board. So this is the just basic printed one. For whatever reason, my printer got a little bit wonky, so I apologize about that. But I gave you like a basic like outline that you can copy and paste. I will insert, if I can, my vision board somewhere. I get really, really detailed with mine. So mine includes things like wanting to get down another 2 sizes because I have the body structure that I could. I am wanting to gain muscle definition. I am wanting to really have a handle on my anxiety by the end of this year. And there's other goals and things that I'm wanting to work towards and I'm wanting to get and I'm wanting to achieve. So as I said I think it was just my last video, motivation is crap. Or maybe I said it earlier. I can't remember. I've got post-holiday brain. I don't know about you guys, but I've got post-holiday brain. So motivation is, crap. What is that pain point? What does that look like for you? Is it maybe being able to buy your own place or afford an apartment on your own? Is it maybe getting that dream job? Is it reaching a certain financial point or income goal? Is it reaching a health goal? What does that ultimate dream vision look like for you? And part of the reason that we like to do vision boards is that visualizes it. That makes it real in a sense. What it does is you're able to get pictures of exactly what you're wanting and you have it. One of the things that I always suggest when you're doing a vision board is go big. Go big or go home, basically. Don't just shoot for the stars. Shoot for the moon. And what that will do for you is it gives you those big goals. It helps you create those year-long, massive goals that will take you 12 months to achieve, rather than those tiny little goals that you'll have in a month and then it'll just kind of be meh. So create that vision board. And next week in the 31 Days of Motivation, I'm going to be breaking that down even further for you. But the workbook in this video is a good place to start. So next week, we'll actually walk through what to look for, how to do it, and actually create the vision board. As far as within my VIP group, what I'm going to actually be doing is the third week or so of January, creating one-on-one Zoom calls so that you can actually work with me on your goals and your vision board and I can talk you through everything. But again, that's for my VIPs only. In my Chasing Wellness group, which I will put the link down below as well, you'll have the videos, but the videos will all be the same and you'll be able to work through that vision. So how does vision connect to goals? Basically, you have this vision of what either your dream life is like, your dream job, dream financial position, dream health, all of those things, your vision, your ideal, what your ultimate goal really is. Then what you do is you define it. So what does that mean for you? What does that look like for you? If it's a financial goal, maybe it is an income goal of I will make X money per month. If it is a health and fitness goal, does it look like diet changes, exercise changes, weight, size, any of those types of changes? If it is a personal life goal, does it look like finishing a degree, getting education, getting your own place, all of those types of goals. So that helps you create a big, scary goal. Now, here's the thing. Big goals like this are supposed to be scary. So if you want to make $1 million in a year and you're sitting here and you're like, I make 10,000 a year, how am I going to multiply this? It's okay. That's what it's for. Vision is those big scary goals. It is that overarching goal that might take you 3-4 years rather than 1. The point of that is you start big and then you go small. What that looks like is you take your big goal, you break it down into a bunch of little goals and you achieve those one step at a time. And you essentially create a snowball effect to where the progress towards your goal gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So there are 3 overarching goals I want to say that I really encourage everybody to create, to have, to do. And what I always encourage, and I'm going to add it, I'm going to show you guys, again, it's in the workbook, is I always encourage fitness, health, and self goals. So what those look like, and part of why I put health and fitness as separate is health can include mental, physical, and emotional. So if maybe you struggle with anxiety, maybe your goal is to have a handle on your anxiety, that can go under there. So I do like having it very broken down. You might have family goals and stuff, that's fine. For this purpose, we are only talking about personal goals. So I always encourage people to create 3 to 5 in those categories. It gives you things to work for. It gives you things to accomplish and to achieve. And then you can break them all down. So using the $1 million example. So say you want to earn a year income of $1 million. Break it down into 12. That's how much you would want to earn per month to work towards. So what does it look like? Does it look like taking on a side hustle? Does it look like creating your own business and investing in yourself in that way? Does it look like winning the lottery? What does that look like for you? What can you do stepwise to do that? And when we do our 31 days of motivation, and in tomorrow's video, I'll be breaking it down a little bit, but we'll talk about how do you break those things down? How do you do it so that you're successful? So that is really the biggest thing that I always say to start with. You start with a big vision, you start with the big goals, and then you break them down. What does, your January goal look like, your February goal, and what do those do to get you progress towards your 2022 goal? So you start from 2022, you go into kind of your seasonal goal. So like January, February, March, April, May, June, all of those. Then you break it down into your month-long goal. What do you need to accomplish in a month to make progress towards your 2022 goal? Then you can break it down even further into days and weeks. So is it maybe doing something today can set you up for success for next week? It's possible. So start with your vision and create your big goals. Like I said, we'll be talking a lot more in depth in the 31 days of motivation. But otherwise, I'll see you guys all tomorrow when we talk about making those goals happen. Bye, everybody.